To regular cops, housing is a dump. It's Siberia, the place you go when you fuck up.
But for us, working in the most dysfunctional unit in the city made us into the best cops in the city.
My unit leads the city in gun arrests, homicide arrests, and covert informants.
We brought in over 150 street guns. We made contacts in the gangs. We're part of this community.
But it doesn't matter what we do in the field.
Y'all think we pieces of shit.
Now someone tell me what the hell is going on? For I know it can't be right, it must be wrong. All the children, they are dying, oh, and some they may be crying. I can't take it no more, I don't know what else to do.
My name is Conrad Wirt. I'm from Boerne, Texas. I've been a school teacher in the public sector as well in the nonprofit sector for 15, 16 years. Been playing music part-time for 9, and now full-time since July.
Put in my notice and we're taking a year off. We're going to be touring music full-time with Jonah and Kai and Jenny. We wanted to try to utilize music and create a discussion of why is it getting harder and harder and harder and harder each year to service students diagnosed with a gamut of special needs in public education. How the heck did we get off 30, man? What were we doing, guys? We don't have our game face on yet with this whole thing.
And if you're a teacher or you're in special ed, I'll tell you right now, you're a real sexy person and you're doing a phenomenal job in what you're trying to do Monday through Friday.
You guys are, I'd say, the 5th group of people sharing that have said, like, there's enough funding going into the public education system, but it's being dispersed in a ridiculous manner.
You're going to spend more later if you don't fix it now.
You're too scared to ride, you're too scared to fall.
I don't like just being at home every day and waking up at 6:30, saying goodbye to Conrad and Jonah and not seeing them all day. I don't want that for my life and my kids' life. I want something exciting, and I think if I can give that to Jonah and Kai, I think we need to do it now before we're any older.
Don't say you have all of those answers. You don't know where we come from. But when you look into these eyes, I hope you see your child's face. For the only thing in our lives we've ever done without disgrace. Oh, I believe all in love.
Yeah, you think it's a show. You think it's a normal Friday night. But for me, it's like, I could talk about public education with you. And that is so cool. We don't talk about the challenges. We have to trick people to talk about how hard it is for families and kids.
Oh, now bow your head.
As an individual, it breaks you. It just can crush you.
Yeah, the world would be a better place if we would only just learn to listen.
Build it by one piece.
Yeah.
There's nothing like seeing a kid get out of a wheelchair and walk off.
You have no idea how much I think about you guys.
That night I got inspired by just a few of those comments you were making, and I went in with a different attitude on Tuesday, and it like,
You know what you're gonna do when it breaks. Oh, when it breaks.
Oh my God.
so sorry.
That's okay.
I'm really clumsy. So
I'm really clumsy too. I drop stuff all the time.
yeah, well,
It's
yeah.
fine. It's cool.
Let me help you.
No,
yeah.
no.
dark when I got to Crescent Place.
These just hold down the mats. And there. Isn't that nice? Me and my ex-sister, the dead and the living.
Okay.
I shouldn't say such things. You've lived a sheltered life.
Oh, I see. Rosemary, I'm a person as well as a doctor. I am no stranger to death and loss, and no one is immune to the pain of sorrow.
That's in the Silhouetted Girl. Opens the first chapter, Our Lady of Angels Fire.
Yeah, right, I guess it does.
Did you get a telegram?
I did. It is from Private Craig. It is late December. We have only 6 months of oxygen left. If you should ever come to rescue us, you can find me by my pointed jaw amongst the skulls. Do not live barren in your widowhood. Don your black shroud and court a new life. Your devoted and stricken love, Herschel Craig, Lieutenant 2nd Class.
Can I smell it? It's so sad. It was supposed to be a survival mission. After the accident, my mother lost her arm. The stump was very sensitive.
She had phantom pain.
No, it was a phantom pleasure. She used to rub it and put pressure on it, and she even pressed it against me sometimes and the wall against the phone. So disturbing, you can't imagine. It smells like burnt toast. Are you thinking of the skulls? The ones with braces?
The skulls left in space?
No, the teenagers under blankets. What do burnt children look like?
Well, they look like they're asleep. They're not burnt. Smoke inhalation is the primary cause of death. Rosemary, do you find our sessions a bit repetitive sometimes?
Oh, yes.
That regardless of where we begin, you wander back to the same morbid spot? You heal slowly, like scars, gradual movement. And I hear you're sleeping.
Yes, some. Bad things can't happen when you're asleep. Let's play Would You Rather.
Would you rather?
The game, Would You Rather.
Don't know it.
Would you rather suffocate or burn?
I'd like neither of those.
That's not one of the options. I have kitchen duty. But why don't you think about it?
Things happen when you sleep. Terrible things.
I think that when I wake up, I'll forget about everything.
We real cool, the pool players, 7 at the Golden Shovel. We real cool, we laugh school, we lurk late, we strike straight, we sing sin, we thin gin, we jazz June, we die soon.
How do you make public the life of a deeply private person? I mean, she seemed so quiet, yet she lived her life loud both on and off the page.
She was an all-season warrior.
Gwendolyn Brooks was the first Black person to win a Pulitzer Prize.
And what she had done, of course, was be incredibly brilliant.
She laid the words, "We real cool," upon our lips. To her, Black people were flowers pushing up through the concrete.
She says, Black, we are Black people, because Black goes all the way around the world.
She always knew that Black lives matter.
Gwendolyn Brooks taught me that you got to keep fighting.
So how do you tell the story of an icon? You ask questions, you seek the truth, and then you get out of the way.
The castle hath a pleasant seat. The air sweetly recommends itself to our gentle senses. See, our honored hostess. The love that follows us sometimes is our trouble, and thank us for your trouble.
Your servants ever.
Give me your hand. By your leave, hostess.
If it were done, when 'tis done, it were well it were done quickly. If the assassination could trammel up the consequence and catch, with his surcease success, that but this blow might be the be-all and the end-all here. Here. Upon this bank and shoal of time, we jump the life to come. He's here in double trust. First, as I am his kinsman and his subject, strong against the deed. Then, as his host, who should, against his murderer, shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides, this Duncan hath borne his faculties so meek, hath been so clear in his great office, that his virtues will plead like angels trumpet-tongued against the deep damnation of his taking off, and tears shall drown the wind. They have no spur to prick the side of my intent, only vaulting ambition.
You were with Brian LaRue before he disappeared. You're too great a risk. That's how it works. They gather the weak of mind. Folks who've seen death, who've been close to death. Folks who could disappear without being missed.
Mr. LaRue will be missed.
Shh. Mr. LaRue is not the first nor the last. After they've gathered them, they'll come for the rest of us. Those who've interacted with them. They're coming for you.
How can you know this?
I've seen it. A choice. Follow me. See what I've seen. Learn the ways to resist. The power to save Mr. LaRue. The power to save your father and yourself. Or do nothing. And watch the ones you love get taken from this earth.
Where are you? This is your day with him. You can't keep doing this to him. The boy needs his father.
Question that only the real Tony would know the answer to. What was the first song we ever slow danced to?
You are. Ooh.
I know.
Launch sunny with a high near 73, northwest wind around 5 miles per hour.
That is one small sip for Steve, and one giant swig for Steve's partner.
Where's the pizza? I'm starving.
I'll be here anytime. It's on its way. It's on its way. Turn it up. Turn it up.
We're just seconds away from the launch of an unmanned test rocket for Space Holidays, a company dedicated to the dream of consumer space travel. They've acquired financing from Crunch Fund, Go Ventures, and Bold
Yes!
Capital.
Bold Capital.
Oh, we just got name dropped, baby!
And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh my God! The rocket's blown up at the launch pad! The rocket's blown up at the launch pad! What a disaster! Oh my, get out of the way! It's burning and bursting into flames and it's falling. All the folks agree that this is terrible. This is the worst of the worst catastrophes in the world. Oh, it's flames crashing.
Probably shouldn't have done the...
It's a terrific crash, ladies and gentlemen. It's broken. It's in flames now.
Bad idea.
It's crashing to the ground. Unbelievable. All that money just up in smoke. Wow. Oh, man.
Pizza's here.
Oh, can you believe that? Oh, man. Oh,
Hello?
man. What a colossal waste of money and time.
3650?
Oh, boy.
Wrong number.
That's the worst. Oh, that's there.
Might want to save some of this for later.
Yeah, good idea.
That's got to hit him right in the pocketbook.
Where's the cork?
Oh, it's over here. I got it.
Oh, that is too damn bad.
Oh, hey, these can go back. I have the receipt.
That's a nice logo, though.
We paid 10 grand for it.
Fuck.
You should do this! I could never do this! Yeah. I wrestle for existential reasons. Immigration and codependency.
Bye, Mom. Gonna go meet a friend.
Does he have potential?
50 ways to eat a beaver.
That is literally about beavers.
Okay.
Are you a writer?
No. I own a bookstore.
And you like to eat beavers?
I do.
There are also sweet mangoes.
The Mexican ones just aren't as sweet.
It's not what you said last night.
My mother wants to meet you.
Are you married?
Oh, no.
We should find you a husband. But before that, we must find Zainab a husband.
I have never lied to you.
You are lying to your mother.
I saw you with your friend.
I'm just trying to live my life. Maybe you should go live yours. Train me.
No.
As the song says, it takes little to be happy. A dog named Shep, music, an outhouse that doesn't have spiders, baseball, lots of baseball, especially the Cubs. But it will all be even better if my dad gets to come home.
I can't see him like this.
You think you are the only woman who's ever suffered hardship?
This is the Peoria Tuberculosis Sanatorium calling about your husband.
Dad? I'll get help.
I'm okay.
My boy and I, we catch all the Cub games. We never miss a one. And we listen to them together. I can guarantee you right now, he's listening to the game at home.
I gotta be a Cub.
I know you do.
No, you don't. You weren't there. You didn't see his face when Gabby hit the home run.
We're not gonna get any better just standing around, are you?
Die Lehr von deiner Guter empfangen. Durch Christus, unseren Herrn. Amen.
No, that's the place I told you about where so we used to sneak in there, the guy would let us in and he'd tell us to go sit in the back and be quiet, don't make yourself conspicuous. I had a nice new guitar, straight out of the music store, not a scratch on it. I'd learned a couple of licks in the house. I said, okay, I'm ready. You imagine somebody, you got your hopes up here, right? I walked in the club, I'm like, walking on a cloud, I'm ready. I hope this is for adult consumption. To paraphrase, motherfucker, you better go home and learn how to play. Now you imagine being like 18 years old, hopes up here. It was just like, I mean, I can put my tie on when I have to, but this is who I am.